Hey fellas, Rusty here. Today we're going to take a look at a pretty special case knife. I'm shooting this indoors so the lighting might suck and you can see the reflection of the ceiling, but oil well. So I like to tell stories as I shoot my videos sometimes, and almost every knife I buy has a story, and we'll get into this story. The unboxing for this knife is at the end. I did get a box with it. So for starters, this is a 2000 case 6375. That's the Large Stockman. It comes in bright green corncob jigged. So that's what we're looking here. It's going to be in stainless steel. So we'll see if I can get that. Now this knife by itself I think is pretty special. I haven't seen, for one, it's about 25 years old. Two, it's the Large Stockman. Three, it's in great shape. Let me grab and four, I think it was built well. We'll see. I'll try to get some more light on it down there. Yeah, I'd say she's built pretty well. Get you some up close to this bone. Okay, now here's the story. Well, one day, Rusty comes across this knife. It wasn't this knife. It was another case Stockman, bright green with the corncob jigging, and it was for auction. And that thing was lingering in $30, $40 because the picture was horrible. And what ended up happening is I missed the ending. Doggone it, the thing went for $66. But I recognize bright green corncob jigging to be the covers for one of my favorite knives, and that is case lizard skin. This is a 2021. This was used pretty heavily. It's bright green corncob jigging, and then they burn it, and what does it become? It becomes the lizard skin. There were only 250 of these knives made, and lizard skins are pretty sought after. They're exclusive, they're limited run, and I like them, and I'd like to collect some. Now, the Trappers came out in 1998, and they never did make a Stockman, as far as I could tell. 500 Trappers, and some of those, they're a couple $100 if you can find one today. So this was one of 250. Question, the reason I bought this. Well, next I guess. So that same day I missed out on one for $66. There was this one for $100. Buy it now. And I didn't want to lose it. I was like, you know what? The thing is a case Stockman. It's pretty cherry. It's 25 years old. And potentially it could be the first and so far only lizard skin 75. So that's what Rusty might do, is burn this. I might reburn this. See what happens when there's original factory burn. How do I know that this one's, so what's going to happen? How do you know that your green corncob jigging are genuine? Well, that's just it. You got to know. This one's pretty easy. If you determine that this is a case knife, they only made the copperhead in 2021. And so, in fact, I don't even know if they made this corncob jigging. So you got green jigging, very good chance. Like this one's lost its burn. There's a very good chance that you could be looking at a lizard skin. This one, like I said, was never made. So if I do some burn, I will be honest about what it was. But will the guy behind me call this a lizard skin or customized Stockman? And the people, if you don't know, there was no lizard skin knife in 2000. Well, I shouldn't say no knife. There might have been something like a copper lock, maybe even a canoe. They did different patterns in different years, but I don't see any 75 Stockman. So that's something that I may or may not do. I bought another little tiny torch. I'll burn this, and I might burn this just to kind of complete my lizard skin collection. Now, if you can see this is corncob jigging under here. Looks like it's pocket worn, and it looks like it's, it is natural bone. And I actually have a green dye I plan on using, and I thought about hitting this. Now, this is a pretty special knife just because it's pretty. It's old and it's pretty. And I have the lizard skin trapper with the Warncliffe, but I don't have a 1998, which would be the original. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is probably a 2001. So we'd only been missing the year by 3 years. But where is this a 2011? Never can figure it out. So, anyways, just a little chit chat for you. And something else I learned, pretty interesting. A channel by the name of the Tinkering Norwegian. I guess I'll show you my blades. If you want to stick around, stick around. Otherwise, we're kind of done. But what happens is this is a two-bladed, we have two springs here. And so a lot of times, and I'm guilty of that myself, people will display their Stockmans with this blade up and this blade up. It just kind of looks cool. You put a lot of pressure because this, as you can see, with this blade open, you have the pressure on this spring. You can see how that spring is up. Now, if I open this blade, it's going to pop that spring up again, and it's the same spring, and you're kind of bending the springs like this, and then you bend it one way, or you bend it the other way, but now you're bending it both ways. So maybe it's just not a good idea to do that. So see what happens if we're in that position. It's up. So let's take a peek here. Pretty decent. Oh, that's a nice, strong spring for a 75. So there's the blade here. Very good. That's that mirrored polish. Ooh, check it out. You don't say USA stamped on them that much, I don't believe. Ooh-wee. Little bit, okay, that's just, and we can raise past that. Ooh, little move up position. Nice, tall, wide. I think I do have a scratch here. It's not going to come out. I have hit these with case paste, but it was still pretty clean when I got it. A little bit of a scratch. Blade rub. Not much there for. Okay. And then over here. And that might be where that blade rub comes from. Yeah, you can kind of see blade rub right there on this. So, stainless steel. Oh, baby. I think they did. What am I seeing? Are you guys seeing a swedge? Ooh. That's very unique. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we'll be done. I'm really liking this knife. Stay tuned. I did an unboxing video. Check that out. Thanks for joining me. Bye now. And so here we are taking a look at the box that this came in. It's a pretty interesting box. I've never seen one with a big old sticker on this like that. Oh, what do we got? I wouldn't know what to call this. It's just a green case box. I'll let you guys read that because you don't see this very often. Item number 02270, a 75, a 6375 stainless steel M. Must be mirrored. Bright green corncob bone jigged. Module 1, 711 of 2000. So, it's a large Stockman in bright green corncob jigging. Thanks, guys.